Yo, what's happening YouTube? This your boy Mouse, and in this video, I wanted to discuss some things that I don't see a lot of Twitch streamers, or just streamers in general, discussing openly. And that is not only some things you should know before you start your streaming career, but the effect streaming can take on your mental from time to time. So stick around, and we'll get right into it. Okay, so a little bit about myself. I'm a Twitch streamer who streams primarily first-person shooters like Apex Legends, but also likes to play other games like Need for Speed and those in between. So if you're into just hanging out and catching a vibe, be sure to hit the sub button and pop on over to the Twitch channel and check out the schedule so you can catch the next stream. Alright. Now into the juice, if you will. The reason you're here. Streaming. To start, we first must address the reason you're streaming in the first place. Are you here for a hobby, or do you strictly have money in mind? If you're here for the money, then you might as well uninstall your streaming software right now and continue doing whatever it is that brings you a good time instead. Streaming is not to be done with money in mind, as it instills a negative mindset in your streams, which also shows to your community. People do not want to come into your stream to give you anything. People want to watch your stream because they like the content. And maybe they've had a long day and they want to have that vibe when they tune in. So rule number 1, don't stream for money. This next one is kind of a hard pill to swallow, so bear with me. There's two types of audiences. One who watches you because of who you are, and one who watches you for what or how you play. For example, look at any streamer who plays one title, then switches to a different title, and watch a significant portion of the viewership either leave or grow. People come to Twitch often to watch a specific game or creator, as we do when we look for a specific movie on Netflix. But don't worry, this is no fault of your own, of course. With that being said, here's rule number 2. Play what you want and enjoy yourself. It's crucial that you enjoy whatever you're playing, as your viewers can tell if you aren't. It's okay to be feeling a little off sometimes, we're human, but you can do things like disable your camera in the meantime, and even throw it into the title to let them know that you're just vibing for the time being. Let them know what your situation is, and they will understand. After all, we're all here as a community, and we're all just hanging out. Okay, scenario. You're out on a fishing trip, and you've just hooked the biggest fish of your life. You're excited, your blood's pumping, and just as you're about to reel him in, your line snaps, letting the fish escape and leaving you back to square one. This might be kind of a letdown, but no worries, the fish is still in the pond, they're just lurking. This is the same concept with Twitch viewers. A lot of people on Twitch, including myself, just like to be a lurker and just hang around and chat without actually typing to the streamer. This is completely okay, they're just vibing and enjoying your stream. You should never make a person feel like they have to talk to you, because if they don't want to talk or just want to vibe, that's what they will do. After all, they're watching your TV program, so to speak. So with that being said, here's rule number 3. Be interactive, but understand your pond. This goes hand in hand with not going too hard with the thought of how many people are in your chat at one given time. Streaming takes time and dedication, and a good way to grow is to be your regular, genuine self and continue having fun. Alright, back to the pond scenario. Let's say you have all those fish, but no water. Well then, do you really have fish at all? My point here is to make sure you always have water to drink with you at all times when you're streaming. Your brain needs it. So rule number 4, stay hydrated. A good thing to do is to make one of your channel point rewards hydrate, so your viewers can remind you to drink water if you're forgetful, like myself. Have you ever had a dream that you just won the lottery and you're swimming in money? You're on top of the world. Then out of nowhere, you wake up and it's all gone? This is what it feels like when you have a bunch of folks in the chat and stream does the inevitable. It crashes. This used to happen to me all the time. I used a program called Slobs, S-L-O-B-S. In other words, Streamlabs OBS. It was great for the longest time, I can't lie. But it got to a point where my stream started to crash every stream at least 5 times per stream. I didn't think anything of it, as I would just restart the stream very quickly and then my viewers would come back, but eventually I noticed they didn't. I know it seems obvious to the normal person that that's a problem, but for someone as persistent like myself and many others, we figure, well, if we can just bring up stream quickly, then, it's not a big deal. But a stream that is crashing constantly is a huge deal for your viewers and people that are new to your stream especially. I now use a program called OBS Studio. which is slobs, but it's not so user-friendly. However, it is still pretty easy to get into the groove, and I would recommend it for everybody. Ever since I started using OBS Studio, I haven't crashed once. The only time I've crashed was because of my own internet, and I stream from Wi-Fi. So, rule number 5, make sure that you get a software that works for you. Like I said before, for me, it's OBS Studio. For you, it might be slobs. I know plenty of streamers that use slobs. Rule number 6 might have been one that you've heard before, but it can't be stressed enough. I highly recommend that you make other social media platforms for your stream/brand right away. I made the terrible mistake of starting stream and not having other social media platforms for quite some time. And while other social media platforms don't offer growth immediately, just like everything in life, they help diversify your content, which is important. And it helps your content reach a wider audience rather than just on the platform that you're streaming, whether it be Twitch, YouTube, or I've seen, what's the other one? I don't know. Maybe that's for another video. So, rule number 6, diversify your content on other social media platforms. Now, while posting on other social media does not dictate the amount of growth that you'll get, it does, like I said, help get it to other people, other audiences, and people talk. So if they like what you see, they'll send it to their friends, family, etc., etc. The next thing I wanted to talk about is dedication and finding motivation to stream. Let's say things in life are tough. That's okay. Things in life do get tough. But finding the motivation to stream, being dedicated, and being relentless, and finding time to stream overall is going to help you grow in the long run. However, do not sacrifice your mental health for streaming. If you need to take a break, take a break. Simply let your audience know, hey, I'm going to be taking a break this day, but this day I will be live at this time. This lets them know that your schedule is changing for a second and they know when to find you. After all, we're only human and we can only do so much, but it's the effort that counts. So to accentuate on this thought, some days you're going to have 20, 30, however many people in your stream, and some days you might have 2, 3, maybe nobody's in your stream. And that's completely okay. Twitch works in a very odd way. Sometimes people pop in, they stick around, and then they gotta go. Sometimes it seems like the whole world's in your stream. Either way, do not let the amount of people that are in your stream dictate how your stream goes. You make your stream good. You provide the content, and that's what keeps you awesome. It's like I always say, there's an audience for everyone, and true supporters, true followers will be there on the ins and outs, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. You get what I'm trying to say. So, rule number 7, persistence. Don't ever give up and stay motivated. The next little bit that I wanted to talk about and address is a lot of people don't want to start streaming because they don't think that they have what it takes when it comes to software, hardware, accessories like a microphone or a camera or a good graphics card, etc., etc. When I started streaming, I was streaming from a PlayStation 4 with no camera. It was just the gameplay, and I didn't even know how to check the comments. Since then, I have moved to streaming from a PC. I've even adapted a new play style, going from controller to keyboard and mouse, and to be honest with you, I haven't looked back. I'm obsessed with growth, and this is a prime example of how you can grow personally on Twitch. This is something more or less that you have to kind of teach yourself in a way. Where do you want your Twitch stream to be? How do you want it to look? How do you want it set up? What platform do you want to bring it on? What platform do you want to be streaming from in reference to a PlayStation, Xbox, PC, etc., etc.? This is something that you have to work through over time to perfect your craft. So with all that out of the way, rule number 8, just start. Don't worry about how you start or what you're starting with, just start. Oh boy, those are some tasty triple take shots. And it's still going. Look at that. All right. Back to the topic. A great way to build your stream into the way that you like it is to actually watch other people's streams. Get little bits from, I'd say, about 5 to 10 different streamers. They can be all different aspects, and incorporate them into your stream. This will help make your stream what you like to see in a stream. For the longest time, I didn't practice what I just said. And, well, I didn't really like the way my stream looked or felt. And to be truthful, I was kind of at a standstill, a wall, if you will. Rule number 9, make your stream feel how you want it to feel. It's important that you like the stream that you're providing other people. And if you don't from time to time, it's okay to change it up a little bit. That's what streaming is all about. Phew, that poor Wraith. Alright, now we're in the double digits for the rules here. This is kind of like the nitpicky stuff for Twitch. Emotes, channel point rewards, all the things that you have no clue about because you're brand new to Twitch, and you know what? That's okay. To this day, there are still things about Twitch that I am not that certain about, but if I want to find them out, I just do my research. However, I do recommend that eventually you start going through your Twitch channel page and you start customizing it to your liking. It could just be a little bit per day, or it could be everything all at once if that's what you feel like doing. But adding those little finishing touches to your page really helps make it pop and stand out to someone who is new to your stream. But it's totally up to you. You decide what you want your stream to be, how you want your stream to feel. A really good place to start is adding channel point rewards to your stream. As of right now, I personally only have 2 because I want my viewers to tell me what they would like to see in a channel point reward. You have to kind of be a little nitpicky with that, as I said before, because sometimes your channel point rewards could come back to bite you. Don't quite believe me? Once upon a time, I had a channel point reward worth 50,000 channel points. You had to be in stream almost all the time to make that many channel points. But there was viewers who were, and it was a 24-hour stream channel point reward. So now I have about 30 24-hour streams to do, which is kind of unhuman-like. So of course I kind of had to change that up a little bit. But anyways, back to the meat of the subject. Make sure that you diversify your channel by adding those little touches. So rule number 10, focus on the little things to achieve the bigger picture. Those small things might not seem important, but it is crucial to make sure to keep up with that and to provide the best content you can. And people enjoy those little things. So take your time with it and really think it out next time you get to your Twitch page. Streaming is a wonderful hobby, a great use of your time, and overall great experience. As someone who's still not that big on Twitch or YouTube or any platform for that matter, I still highly recommend streaming, as it is a great way to accentuate and personalize the way that you create content and play different video games. And overall, building that community is one of the most heartfelt things that you can do. Well, friends, this is the end of the video. If you made it this far, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you like the content, I do stream on Twitch every Sunday at 6 p.m, Monday through Thursday at 2 p.m, and I'd love to see you there over at twitch.tv/MouseyStreams. I just want to say that you guys could have been anywhere else, but you decided to click on this video specifically. There's so many videos on YouTube, and you clicked on this one. So for that, I humbly thank you. By the way, this whole video was produced and edited live on Twitch. So if you want to see that happen again, be sure to stop by. All right. Enough of that promotion jumble. All right, guys, I'm going to let the rest of the video play out. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. This your boy Mouse. You rocking with the mischief. And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side. Octane's one.
Don't leave anything good behind.
Giving my shields a recharge.
got just the thing for you. Speed fire here.
Oh, they are stuck in that storm, bro.
Mama's got a brand
Yep,
new
they died.
bag.
Only 2 enemy squads. Giving my shields a recharge. Hostile spotted. The map says not hostile over there.
They died to ring, bro. These guys.
Being shot at. Real go. Reloading. Recharging shields. That was the end of that squad. Only one more squad between us.
Using grapple. Reloading.
Activating jump drive.
Great. Already inside the ring. Reloading.
Reloading. Hostile.
You are the Apex Champions.
GG's.